Hi, do we see and do we hear? Helpfully, all of the audio calibration that we did yesterday is now broken again because the mixer thought it would be super cool to delete all my fucking channels, reset all my levels in the I sat down at 11:57 to go live after having looked at the mixer already. And when I went back just to make sure, it was fucking broken again. So, what can we do? First time catching a live stream. Hey, world. I fucking hate this thing. The mixer is this thing that I fucking hate. And it's the weirdest thing because ostensibly it's good software. I know many people who praise it highly and who use it without problem. But me.
Good.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. I use it badly. And it's most of the time it just doesn't work. And there's no reason for it not to work. That's the thing. Why don't you just work? You should work. I've got a strong PC. I take care of her. I pay attention to her needs. I bring her surprises. I keep her happy. Why don't you work? I don't know. It's a mystery. No hair, no haircut. It's just back in a bun because it's too fucking hot. It's too hot to live. Right now, it is the middle of March, and for the last 10 days, we've had temperatures just shy of 100. I wish I were dead. It's too hot to do anything but be mad and uncomfortable. So, the bun is big enough to, hit the back of the chair in a way that I really don't like. So probably when we get into the game, the bun will come out. But for right now, it's as long as I'm kind of leaned forward, I think we're good. Also, Lana, thank you so much for your subscription. How are you? I hope you've had a fantastic week. I hope you had a fantastic month, as a matter of fact. Yeah, we'll just make everything fantastic all across the board. So Bacon, I was aware that Steel Ball Run was coming out. For some reason, I didn't realize it was yesterday. I thought it was more towards the end of the month, so I have not seen it. But I need to, and I will. I will be sat down for JoJo. I have a feeling there's a character I'm going to take such an abnormal interest in. They're going to have to amend a new disorder in the DSM-5. I'm gonna birth a new type of psychosis. Heretofore undiscovered and unstudied. And I'm going to be patient zero for it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Link, it's because it's all pulled back. Every now I think I'm probably going to end up cutting my hair super short, probably by the end of the year. Just because I'm so fucking sick of dealing with, it's just there all of the time. And it's too hot and I just don't want to deal with it anymore. But here's my plan for today. Oh, very special announcement. For those of you who were not here yesterday, we have made some changes to the stream setup, which should hopefully result in an improved viewer experience. Quality on Twitch should be the same or slightly better. Quality on YouTube should be a lot better. We've brought you more in line with what the Twitch crew can expect as far as quality goes. We've got merged chat, which is very exciting. And tonight, with subscribed Twitch viewers and Twitch members on the Discord server, our movie selection is, I believe, the first Spider-Man movie? ? The one with Tobey Maguire, which I have never seen. So I'm very excited for this. Is Willem Dafoe not in this film? I'm pretty sure Willem Dafoe is here. So it's a good one. That should be fun. Pia, I hope so. I think the question will be, is one Spider-Man enough? Because it's my understanding that I think there might be 3 with Tobey, and then they might have gone on to Andrew, and then it might have become Tom Holland, and then maybe at some point all 3 of them were in a Spider-Man movie together? ? I don't really pay a lot of attention to superhero things. And I don't watch a lot of movies, so I have no idea what's going on. But I've heard that this one is just like very fun, very whimsical, potentially a lot of just like really good jokes and scenes. Wait, is thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. I appreciate that. Hold on. The guy with the voice, is Cave Johnson in this film? The guy that abuses his music student in that one movie? That guy. Jake, I always forget his name. I have no idea what. Even more bafflingly, I'm about to say something so incoherent. So, J.K. Simmons, whose name I always forget, I also always confuse with this Eastern European man who also has a very distinct voice, but it's a completely different like timbre and cadence than J.K. said. Who is the European man that I'm talking about? I think he was Lucifer in Constantine. Peter Stormare. That's it. These are the two men whose voice performances I crave and yearn for, and I always mix them up, forget who they are. It's Peter Stormare. Hey, what's going on? But so movie night at 5, which means I think I'll probably want to. Why did the stream just crash? Wait, that's not great. I'm still here for you guys? Okay, that's great. I just got an alert that our bitrate just completely tanked. And when it does that, we usually die. Our bitrate is too high. Okay. Mod memo to me. Actually, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this, and then let me check some things. It is. It's too high. I didn't change anything. Hold on, everybody. Let me check some settings real fast. That is very strange. Okay. Well, it looks like it might have been just like a temporary blip. I'm really sensitive to any kind of potential error we might get since I just made a lot of setting changes yesterday. Looks like it might have been temporary, potentially not related to my setup. I might drop our bitrate by like 3,000 just in case. Can't do that while we're live, but it seems like we're fine now. Sorry to abruptly scare all of you that like some critical crash was imminent. Ordinarily, that is like the sign of a crash. I get the red bitrate alert and then we just start bleeding frames. That didn't happen. We dropped a couple hundred, but it seems like we're stable now. Maybe just a weird blip. We'll keep an eye on the weird blips. Yeah, we'll keep an eye. Little stud. Interesting. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, Joker. I appreciate it. Extremely big crush. No! I don't want to know about that. No screenshots of me when I'm like this kind of like pixely monster, please. It's fine, but yesterday was a lot better. Siron, that's so weird because I didn't make any other adjustments. It's Saturday. I wonder if my area just has more network traffic because it's the weekend. I can't imagine that would make a difference, but it could. We'll think about that. Yeah. Mod memo to me. Let's monitor weekend stream quality compared to Friday. Yeah, if we get issues on the weekend, that could just be more people online. I feel like that shouldn't make a difference, but I don't really know how any of this stuff works, so it's possible. Totally fine. I hope so. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on it. Thank you. I'm like hypersensitive to it because we just made some changes. But here's my plan. We'll play with the Mixer. As always, right? Fuck you, Mixer. Can't do shit. You're just like your father. Plan for today. Big plans for today, actually. We have just started Act 3 in SILKSONG. So Ideally, I will be able to do an NPC sweep. We have several different merchants and named bugs that I would like to check in on now that we have started the apocalypse. We also have an active quest to hit up the Shrine Maiden to be like, hey, why did your family trick me into initiating like a cultist ritual that has potentially like maybe like set the end of the world into motion? Why would you want me to be a harbinger of a disaster so large? I don't know. So we need to talk to them. I'd really like to do the sweep. I'd really like to explore. But these bugs are fucking strong. We've only fought a handful of them, but the void touched bugs, oh yeah, they're beefy. So exploration feels fraught with peril. I'm assuming I might still have some kind of fetch quest all the way up to Mount Fae. Having to clear the path of void touched bugs does not thrill me. And I can't even do that off stream until I've explored those zones on stream in case there's something to see, like in case something happens. So beefy ass bugs. But my plan is we'll go in, we'll make our way towards Bone Bottom, and we'll just kind of go from there. There are a couple of NPCs we might end up walking past, like really conveniently, like depending on. Well, I guess I think Bone Bottom actually has its own station. I was gonna say we could swing by the Moss Druid, yeah, the ritual bug not there anymore. Put a tree in me and then turn themselves into wood. So that was cool. Trying to think. That might be the only NPC. We have an ant merchant. We've never been able to communicate with that individual, so I'm not sure if that's worth it. We've got the mask maker in Mount Fae. We've got Statler and Waldorf in Sinner's Road. We might want to check in on Styx. We should probably swing by the halfway house as well. See if New and the innkeeper have anything to say. That's we might want to speak with Forge Daughter. If the docks have changed, maybe she'll have some dialogue about that. The 12th Architect is no longer operating. Garmond is missing. We don't know where Shakra is. She might be in Bellhome. That could be worth checking in on. Second Sentinel could be in the Citadel. The Citadel is extremely juiced up right now, so I'm not sure I want to peek around in there too much. We've not seen Green Prince since Cogwork Dancer's defeat. Lace could be in the Abyss. Do you think I'm going to get to go to the Abyss? We should probably also speak with the Fleas. I talked to them after we found all of the Fleas that there were to find, so we have touched base with them pretty recently, but those are NPCs that could potentially respond to what's going on. There's also, I'm going to assume that probably the Shrine Maiden and the Sewer Hermit and the Caretaker are all together. I feel like that makes sense. Sherma has told us that the Caretaker has left and directed us to Bone Bottom, so I'm going to assume that potentially all three of them are hanging out in the same place. Big checklist. Lots of folks to check in on, a ton of ground to cover. So I think we should probably just get... And Sherma looks so cute. The Little Pilgrim. Last seen at Pilgrim's Rest. Location currently unknown. I think that's everyone. Okay, here's what I'm gonna take us into the game. Keep me informed of any audio or video problems that we may have, especially since, yeah, this is a weekend where we've made some big setting changes. I want to make sure we can sustain those, especially on weekend days where there may just be like increased traffic, generally speaking, that we need to contend with. What do I think of the Silk Mother fight? Fantastic. My My assessment is that we will likely need to fight Grandmother Silk a second time, presumably with some kind of like void touched corruption, which I think could be really slick. I want to know what she's doing. I don't think she's gone. I don't think she's gone by a long shot. I'm trying to remember. I think, if memory serves me correctly, I think the only bosses in Hollow Knight that got full screen boss names were Radiance and NKG. And NKG was DLC. Radiance, of course, was the final boss. So I'm assuming that probably there's some secondary variation of Grandmother Silk that will also get a full title, a full screen boss title for. But I think she might be missing an arm now. So if I had to throw a dart at the board, I'm going to say that probably when we fight her a second time, I think that maybe the needle mechanic will be gone. And probably one of her arms is going to be like made of void or have like that dark matter. And that will be something within the fight that we need to contend with. I don't know. Lots of really interesting things happening in this game. I was, and especially compared to the pace of Hollow Knight, it was so unusual to me that we fought her so early. Like, obviously, I expected there to be a big boss in the Citadel, but for it to just throw like a pale being at us, I would have thought that like we would have fought God at the end of the game. Instead, we fought God now. So I'm gonna assume we'll probably get round 2 with God. And what I don't want, I'll be heartbroken if this happens, actually. If like and I'm gonna preface this with, this is purely rhetorical. I do not want any confirmations or denials from chat about any of this. Do not offer me any info or clarification whatsoever. I don't want answers. This is pure speculation. Do you remember when we booted up the Elden Ring DLC and I was like, hey, so I've got one fail criteria for this DLC, and it doesn't matter what the rest of the DLC is like if it hits this fail state for me. And the one thing this DLC can't do, or it's bad, by my personal estimation, I think it's a narrative betrayal. They can't make Miquella evil. Like, we can't kill Miquella. If he dies, that's fine. My prediction for the DLC was that Miquella would die. But if we kill him, it's bad. It's bad storytelling. It's bad faith. And then that happened. I think equivalently, my fail state for SILKSONG, and even if they do this, it's like I actually trust them to tell the story in a way that's fine. I won't like it. So I may not hate it, but I certainly won't like it, and it will lose some esteem in my eyes. If we get into the abyss, because there's probably something going on in there, and as a boss or the final boss, we have to fight Void Given Form. Or Void Given Focus. I think it might be Void Given Focus. That would really fucking bum me out. If you haven't played HK, I'm not going to explain what that is. It's to keep you from, we'll keep you in the dark. If you have played HK, you know what I'm talking about. If we have to fight Void Given Focus, I'm going to be really upset. Like, will it make sense? Maybe, but I also don't think so based on what Hollow Knight told us about the nature of the Void and what that entity would be. If we have to fight that, that becomes thumbs down. And it may not be an immediate fail state, but the game will have to earn my goodwill. And so we'll see if that happens, we'll see if it's built up enough goodwill that when we get to that point, I don't just put the controller down and turn the game off. Because that's what happened to Elden Ring's DLC. I was just like, okay. And I was just done. So we'll see. If we have to fight Void Given Focus, thumbs down to me. So I'm assuming it's going to be some variation of Grandmother Silk, but we'll have to find out. And the only way we can find out is if we play. So let's play. Yeah, just talking about that made me like, ooh, like I got so amped up. We're going to get into the game. I'm going to touch my buttons and get my windows set up. Give me just a second. Bonk. Bonk. Rockstar, we're doing good. How are you? And move, that's fine. Sorry, my computer's doing some weird shit that it hasn't done before, but it started doing in the last like couple of weeks. So I'm wondering if I need to like update some stuff. Ooh, I'm so glad you asked. I use the Fractal Scape headset, which I bought with my own money. So although I have a lot of Fractal products and I am like, I work with Fractal, I bought this with my own money because I always want to make sure I can provide people like unbiased reviews. I don't want anyone to ever be like, oh, like, Crow was paid to say this was good, or like Crow was paid to say that was bad. I am extremely happy with them, with the caveat that for the first 3 weeks you own them, it feels like they'll crush your skull in half. Like, you know that scene? Breadcrumbs, thank you so much for the raid. How are you? What were you streaming? How was your day? If you're coming in with Breadcrumbs, I'm Crow. I'm a non-binary streamer on Twitch and YouTube, and we are getting ready to start SILKSONG Act 3 today. And like presently, like imminently. You know that scene at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark where like they open the Ark of the Covenant and then like the spirits come out and then the Nazi's head explodes? That's what it feels like for the first 3 weeks you're using this headset. It comes in the box. It's like so tight. But what I did when I wasn't using it, the battery is excellent and it comes with a charging stand. So I would just stretch it over my PC tower and leave it there like overnight when I wasn't using it. And for like, it gradually relaxed and now it's insanely comfortable. I actually, I use the microphone, not for streaming, but if I want to be like, if I'm watching like a friend do something and I want to lay in the bed, like on my bed, I'll just like plug this in and change my audio output. So like this is actually really useful. My favorite part about it is actually the ear cups. So the reason I replaced my last headset is, how do I want to describe this? It was like a faux leather coating, so it was flaking off, and there was no way for me to like clean the ear cups. And if you like wear makeup, or I don't know, if you live in a hot area and you get kind of sweaty sometimes, that's a bummer. These are made of foam covered in cloth, and you can like detach them from the headset and wash them if you want, which for me was like a huge draw. I compared them to the Sens that I had for weeks after I got them. And I think, yeah, probably the Sens did sound a little better, but not enough to me as someone who is not a dedicated audiophile to want to pay the extra money. Like the convenience like this is perfectly fine. This is fabulous. It's fabulous. This is an A. The Sens might have been an A+, but were they worth another $200? I don't know. For me, for my particular use case, not so much. But I use the Fractal Scapes and I'm really happy with them. So there's my review. Now I'm watching SILKSONG. I take my headset game really seriously also because I get a lot of like headaches and migraines, and sometimes I wonder if like the weight of a headset or like the compression of a headset can contribute to that. It did take me a little while to get used to. The Sens I had were open back and these are closed, and that was something that I needed to get used to. But overall, it's like once they relaxed, super, super comfortable. My glasses don't like dig into my face. I haven't noticed like an uptick in migraines or headaches since I got them. I'm a yapper. I feel bad that you asked me one question. I've been talking about the same thing for like 7 minutes, but that's what I do. And I think, and it's a great product at a great price. And I don't have any complaints, so. Yeah, breadcrumbs. I noticed that I would get like more glasses lines with the Sens, and I'm not sure if that's because like these phone cups are softer, so they like, instead of like pushing in, like the glasses will physically like bend them and they'll like go in, so I guess I get like extra cushioning. I don't know what the reasoning is, but they're super comfortable. Again, with the caveat that for the first 3 weeks I owned them, I basically kept them on my PC tower stretched out for like probably 18 hours a day. So bio, I've experimented with in-ear headphones or like inner ear monitors, because those can also be like very affordable and offer you a really, really nice audio experience. I don't like the way that they feel in my ear. And what I'm about to say is nonsense. I could not get used to the way that I could hear my voice in my head, if that makes sense. Like with the headphones on now, it's like I hear my voice and it's outside. But with inner ear monitors, like I would hear the reverberate like in my skull, and that was really weird to me. I could not get used to it, but I have no issue with earbuds, but like the monitors specifically was really tough for me. It's a very personal experience. Also, now we're in the game, so the button has to come out. Please don't be hot. I think my hair might still be wet too. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it was very much so like I was just like very acutely aware of the sound of my voice, but not externally. Like inside my body, I did not like it. I'm gonna take us into the game, and as we move towards Bone Bottom, and maybe while we talk to NPCs, we may need to make some audio adjustments. Again, Mixer deleted all of my fucking settings, so. Do I have tea? I don't have water, but I do have tea. That's right. We have babies now. We have babies. I pet you. I pet you. I pet you. I pet. Oh! I pet you. I pet you. I kiss you. I love you. Oh my God. So, this was a well-earned reward after my least favorite boss encounter in the game. Yeah, Link, we got Bellhunter last week, which is actually not in our boss command right now. So let me go ahead and update that really quickly. That should not take me long at all. I want to believe I've become adept at this. So hang on. And I'm gonna assume it's 12. And Heaven's Door, that was called... Not Bell Beast, because that's my dog. That was Bell... Is it Bell Eater? Bell Eater. Perfect. Okay, that's updated. They're so cute. Now, there should be 4 babies, actually. So here there's only 2. So I kind of wonder where the other ones got off to. But... yeah, the reward for this fight made up for how miserable the experience was, for sure. It doesn't surprise me that I disliked it as much as I did. I tend not to enjoy like fights with a high degree of randomness in them, which is kind of like the same reason I'm not super enthusiastic about Radiance. Like I don't dislike Radiance or Abzrad, but it's never something I'm gonna be like really excited about. I like when boss fights feel more like a dance, which is why like NKG to me is like chef's kiss. Okay. I think we are probably good to just take the Bellway. Confront the caretaker and his family in the ruined chapel beside. We should just go to Bone Bottom. Yeah, as much as I want to explore. We did check it. We checked it on Cardinius. That's fine. So he's done. Yeah, as much as I want to explore, I think we should probably just go there. And if we need to... Oh, hey! Easy. Right here. Okay. Then here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to take the Bellway here. We'll swing by the Moss Druid. And then we'll just fall. And then we'll go into... I think this might have been like a shrine door I couldn't open. Very interesting. Some kind of door I couldn't open. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's go to... I think it's the marrow that we want. Oh! They're babies! They come with me! Oh my gosh, did you see that little one do the same like stamping in place that that the big one does. Oh my god! It's a great game, actually. And I think that oh, wait. Was this Bellway always so fucked up? I don't think it was like partially collapsed like that. All right, so yeah, exploring gonna be very dangerous. Let me update our boss counter actually, so that'll be. Oh, hang on. Okay, so you do get the. Everybody gets void. Got it. So that'll be 15. So that'll be, or that's 12. So that'll be 65. Nice. Okay. Well, I mean, we did all of our exploration in Act 2, but I definitely do want to see if the NPCs react to the way that the world has changed. And I believe that they will. We just have to, I think we're up 1 and then all the way over. Whoops. Yep, maybe I deserved that. That might have been a little mean-spirited of us, but and I mean, we do have to regen a ton of rosary beads since we accidentally forgot to claim. Damn, oh my god, it's so much damage. We accidentally forgot to pick up our cocoon. So this thing has 2 new moves now? Okay, so it actually seems like a lot of the enemies may have Augur of Abriatos, which is kind of a bummer, but... Mostrid, how you doing? Things are kind of fucked up out here. Do you have any idea that things are fucked up? Is it time our lands shake their sorrow for the new beat, yes, demanding for a new rhythm? These quakes you feel, they are not your land's sadness. They are its collapse. One bound to happen if their source cannot be quelled. What? No, no, no. The beat. It is the beat our land wishes, calls for it, needs one new. The world trembles, but we can hear it, beating steady, beating free. All right, cryptic and menacing, sure. Wait a minute, wait a minute. We can just go straight to the Bellway and then take the boat. We don't even need to be fucking around. I love that! This is my family! Can I play music for them? No! I'm sorry. It's gonna take me a long time to recover from the cute aggression that these little critters give me, so... Nice. Very few problems that the needle can't solve. Okay. Well... Bone Bottom is destroyed. The elevator is destroyed. My bridge is destroyed. My statue is gone. Fine. So these guys were evil for sure. They have to be like horrible cultists that tricked me. We should check on Eva, actually, while we're here. We'll be in the vicinity. We can see what these folks are up to first, perhaps. Oh. No. Hold on. Yeah, they should be right below me. For a second, I thought I'd gone up too far. And I had, but not in the way I expected. They usher in the apocalypse and they have a nice friendly chat. Okay. Actually, I lied. We're gonna go talk to Eva first. Just in case when I talk to them, something fucked up happens and I get like teleported somewhere or just like am otherwise harangued and interrupted. What? And hopefully Eva... You know what? If anyone has thoughts on this, I think it will be her because she knew the location of the tool that we crafted to make this possible. So she might be able to lend some insight as to what the objective was. Because if the Weavers were... Did this function the way the Weavers intended? And if so, why? Lady, so you live still. This is good. I had felt the conflict commence, pale hearts ablaze, and the sudden well of darkness after. I'm sorry, Eva. I had hoped to slay the monarch and was near achieving that goal, but the situation has become complicated. Now all of Farling threatens to fall. Yes. But I can sense it in you, lady. You have not yet yielded to despair, so some hope must still remain. Slim hope, I suspect. But true, there may yet be a way through this disaster. I shall pursue that goal with whatever strength remains. Then allow me to continue to aid you as I can. Mine might be a small contribution, but I shall provide it eagerly. Lady, Farlam's time grows short. If you are able to further expand your nature, I urge you return to me. Any power I possess, I shall grant it for your aid. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to like see what that is if we find one more locket. I'm pretty sure that we need to upgrade like all of them and then maybe she'll do something cool. Like Hunter has been kind of upgrading passively through her, but I don't think this can go any higher, but I could be wrong. We'll just kind of have to see what happens. Okay, now we'll go up and we'll talk to all of them. If I can make it out safely without getting bugged on. Yeah, I feel like there used to be another platform here with like a little monster. I said monster, but you know, bug, same difference. I think that, yeah, so either that bug is gone or that platform no longer exists. All right, let's have a chat. Let's make it real friendly like. I'm gonna mute alerts for this. Cowards! Here you hide, even as you cause your own land's demise. We're gonna kill you. I think we're gonna kill you. Oh! Ah! You seem displeased, old one. Snail shamans? You seem displeased, old one. We only did as you asked, yes? The snare is sprung, the creature consumed.
Vienta!
You bound it to that void. Don't play daft. You should well know our family's fixations. Surely you had a hunch. Oh my god. Heaven's Door. Was there not a shaman in Hollow Knight as well? So that's... Well, I didn't fully understand the significance of Hornet's comment where she was like, oh, I kind of know what you guys are up to. Like, I kind of know what you like. Are you sure you want to do this? That I kind of thought that maybe we would get more detail about that later, but it seems like that might have been a callback to this in Holland. Yep. Soul stuff. Soul stuff with the shaman. Don't you blame me for the apocalypse? I don't think so. I think we have to kill him. Don't play daft. You should well know our family's fixations. Surely you had a hunch. How else could we hope to trap one of your pale kin, or see her consumed with such insatiable efficiency? And the caretaker, I believe, just before the fight, after the trap had been placed, said, we had a conversation with Hornet where she was like, hey, is your god gonna be cool with this? And he said something effective like, oh, we've spent a long time like dodging their gaze, so hopefully that doesn't fall upon us again or something like that. I took that to mean that perhaps they might have worshipped Grandmother Silk, but now I'm wondering if that's a different entity entirely.
Then
you have miscalculated gravely. The White Knight, she fell with the mother.
Mimiro.
Oh ho, the quakes, yes. We have felt their force even here. So the mother resists the dark to save the child?
Nesvir?
That is my guess. I must descend to the void below and see clear that truth for myself. I assumed things were quaking because the void was like fucking tearing her apart and she was resisting it. But if she's resisting the void to protect Lace, that's very interesting. Oh, how unfortunate. All of Farloom will fall to her flailing.
Da, Fenestra.
So it may, but I will not watch idle while it crumbles. The groaning docks. Beyond the caverns of bone. There I have seen a vessel able to pass below. A heavy bell built for descent. Is this the bell that I found after the Four Brothers fight? I needed a key. We didn't have a key. Do you have a key?
Cadestre.
I need only gain access and an operator to assist. I will investigate the docks and uncover the means. You'd be the first in an age to dive so deep, old one. That space below remains long unseen, even to our family. For those depths, I am more prepared than most. I will reach the base of this land and know the truth of the new disaster we together have wrought. Oh my god, we're gonna go to the abyss, aren't we? Ah! The dark below! Find aid in deep docks to access its diving bell and descend beneath Farloom. I think we should do a couple checks before we initiate this. We are going to do this today, probably in like 30 minutes. But I think we should sweep. We should finish the sweep. I don't think it'll take super long, especially since we can recall ourselves to the Bellway at any time. If I see Nana, am I gonna run her? Do you think there's a dog with a shield down here? The quakes. This collapse will take Farloom all. If the void doesn't claim it first, surely you've seen them. The black threads that rack your lands. The dark leeches up, possessed upon the fallen monarch's silk. Farloom's roads were not safe before. Now they'll prove impassable. Those pilgrims still alive in your lands best huddle and hope.
Yanara.
If there can be another end to this, it is up to us to discover it. Even knowing her motivation, it is a shock the monarch can resist so long. We'd thought none could survive that void.
Hironare.
She will have retreated within her protective form, that cocoon of thread. Even as the dark eats its outer, she will spin its silk anew. The effort would be immense, and it will strain her soul thin, but what other choice remains?
That's fine.
This is the desperate act of a dying god. A defiance that, left unchallenged, will bring your kingdom's ruin. Hornet's kind of spitting these bars here. I also think that the intentional parallel between Pale King and the Hollow Knight, or like the Hollow Vessel. I only remember Pure Vessel. I only remember that, like, that particular boss's fight. I don't know what he's called in his base form anymore. Where, like, you create something artificially, you raise it, you train it for a purpose, you let it go. And to see that sort of somewhat inverted with Grandmother Silk and Lace, perhaps, where, yeah, like, this is a being created of silk, and you are railing against the dark to try to protect it, I think is really tasty. Really juicy. Yeah. A delicious meal. Enough chatting, old one. Best you get heading below. Whatever action you're planning, time is against you. You guys sing? Oh, it's a bench! Ooh, okay. What else is over here? I was gonna say, V, there was a sound effect Hornet had with that dialogue that ended in the exclamation mark, and I think that's the first time in the game we've ever heard it. Flickering flame. 5 masks, swirled soul, brought and broiled. 4 stones, rage baked, crushed powder coarse. 3 shells, fresh from pilgrims fallen, to contain and age. Huh. Do you think we can do this? Do you think this will be like a quest that we can turn in, like, get a thing for? Can I go up here? It feels like I should be able to go up here. Oh. Hey, you guys sing? Glimmering trails. Only a simple bug. Hide and watch. So many souls. A kingdom lost. I think this is the same thing that they all sing individually, but now it's just the 3 of them together. Interesting. I don't know if I try. Yeah, Wiggy, it's like, you know, they're not talented, but they're having a good time. You don't always have to be good at something to do it, so I respect it. That's like the reason I've only done karaoke once in my life, and everyone was super, super inebriated. And it's because, like, I don't like to sing. I'm not particularly good at singing, and I don't like other people hearing me sing. So it's like, you know what? Good on you, Shrine Maiden. Wail. Caterwaul to your heart's content. Have no shame. Well, you should have shame for tricking me and, you know, causing the end of the world. But as far as, like, your lackluster singing goes, own it and enjoy yourself. Let's Bellway. I don't know. I'm never gonna get sick of seeing it. So, for the sweep, we've done Eva, we've done Moss Druid. We should do the Freak and the Wormways. I don't think there's anyone left in Shellwood. We need to go back to Bellhart. There shouldn't be anyone in the Marrow. We've got Forge Daughter in Deep Docks. The Pinstress in Far Fields. There's an ant merchant in here somewhere. I think it might be this guy. We could check on Pilgrim's Rest. Greymore for sure. These NPCs definitely. Maybe we check in on the fleas. I don't remember if there was a dude in here or not. We know there's the mask maker in Mount Fae. No NPCs in the slab. We've talked to everybody in the Citadel except for Second Sentinel. Nothing in White Ward, nothing in the Cauldron, nothing in Bilewater. Fleas. Okay. Shaman in the streets, freak in the wormways. Yeah. All right. This might take like an hour or so, but I think we can usually explore a little bit faster. Let's head into the wormways. And then I think I'm going to have to Heaven's Door the Coral Tower. Because there's not an easy way back up there, but we do have a lot more movement tech than we did the last time we came through. And we can go to Bellhart and the Fleas pretty easily. Farfield's pretty... Yeah, we should move towards the freak in the wormways. I bet the wormways are going to be, like, super fucked up. So not really thrilled about all that, but we'll take the Shellwood path. And hopefully this won't take us too long. That's a might, yeah. I'm sure I will Heaven's Door it. But we'll wait until we get there. Yeah, I'll talk to the freak first. Yeah, I think I fall right here. Nice. Bianca, they're adorable. This not only is it like a super useful feature, but they gave us something really, really cute after a very bleak moment in the game. So it was very, very well paced and written. God, they're gonna make me go all the way down here. That's fine. Huh? Oh, right, yeah. I've done this before, I think. We actually may not need to do this at all. I think they fucking left. Yeah, they're out of here. Not my cleanest work, but I'm hurrying. I wanna get in and out of here as quickly as possible. And I think we go up. There we go. Come on, man! Is this bug napping? Yeah, that bug was taking a nap! Slacking! Okay, so we want to go this way. And then up here. Hey, man. You okay? Oh, assistant. Is that you? You return at last, my friend?
Benefreg.
Sir, you are in a disturbing state. This substance sprouts from within your shell. Time will see it consume you entirely. Would you seek aid? No. No, assistant, you are confused. A wonderful thing we become. The plasmium, our great research. We have progressed. The research must continue. Soon, I shall become a source. These lands have taken the plasmium well. The soil has drunk it deep, and the creatures bloom so beautifully. Have you seen them?
Buenera.
The effect of your plasmium on the beasts here is all too evident. Great change has been inflicted upon them. There is an echo also of other infections I have witnessed. I wonder at the meaning of it all, or if I am perhaps imagining similarities where there are none.
Oh, Kefafa.
Assistant, you grow more inquisitive. We both seek deeper insight. Could we peer deeper inside somehow? Let us think on it. And you have been using your plasmium. Good. Let me replenish your reserve. I don't know if I should do that. I don't know if we should say yes. I mean, I'm gonna, but I don't think that we should. There. More. Let it seep deep into your shell. Do not begrudge the pain. So this guy has overdosed and is turning into a monster. To learn more of Plasmium's wonders, I know what we must do. Are you going to give me a quest? The bugs below, who have imbibed the substance and evolved, their bodies are full with plasmified blood. You must use the needle file and extract this precious nectar. Only by scrutinizing it can we attain higher knowledge. Okay. Ah, yes. Assistant. So loyal. Take the needle file. Find the plasmified bugs below. Charge the file to full strength. Pierce them deep. Extract their plasmified blood. Once we have it, we can peer deeper, learn more, enlighten ourselves fully. So, he wants eyes on the inside real bad. Yeah. Plas, or some say plasmium. So, I don't think I've seen plasmified enemies, however. So this will be new and probably horrible. To use this, the needle must be charged to full. Does your song change? He doesn't sing anymore. Interesting. Okay, well, let's try to find a plasmified enemy. I'm gonna hope that it might, like, glow blue or something. And then if I can't find it, I'll make I'll ask a Heaven's Door for a hint. Is this it? Well, that's not what I meant to do. How do I use this tool again? The needle file must be first charged to full 10. Yeah, so just RB and down. Oh, okay. Well, this can't be it then. So that just gives me goop. We've never seen that before. Winged life seed, mindless sac filled with plasmium. When broken, the plasmium can be consumed for its temporary benefits to health. Interesting. These must not have been here the last time we came through. Whoa! And how much of this do I need? 10? Oh, he's fucked this entire area up by putting this shit in the ecosystem. Oh, I've got to fully charge it? I'm not fully charged yet? Oh, this is gonna take forever. Well, at least it kills them instantly. Heaven's Door, do these creatures also have their own hunter journal entries? Because if they do, then I'll need to kill them normally as well as using them for blood. Yes, okay. I fucking missed! Oh, this is horrible. Oh, I'm fucking up all kinds of shit. Well, this one we might have to kill just to get a heal off. Okay, and this is a weave nest, which I don't think we need to return to. Woo! I feel bad. Hi, Jess. How are you? I did not expect to see this here. I did not think this would be a whole thing. But it is, in fact, a whole thing. Well, this one we can at least regen some silk off of. We'll keep ourselves at full health as much as possible. These things have so much health! I'm starting to think they don't die normally. Like, maybe this one can only be killed if you plas it? What the fuck, man? That was so many hits! Okay, so my tool is down RB. We just have to go back to the bench. It takes so long to wind this up. Or maybe I think it takes a long time, but it doesn't. This place is horrifying. Nice. Okay, thank you, dice. How long? Okay, how fucking long do I have to charge this before it goes off? Charge to full tension, that's all it says. I guess we have to go right back to the bench again. I gotta say, he's not really selling the idea that I should be injecting this into my body. Okay, so we do get a little bit of a lunge, but I cannot figure out the timing. Oh, it ticks. Okay, there's a visual cue. There's a visual cue. I'll take that. I think I'm gonna take the rest also, actually. Maybe we just farm that particular one. So, yeah, we get a little click. It is longer than I expect it to be, but... Hey, Zeri, welcome in. Okay, so if it's in the middle of the charge, we cannot actually stop it by charging, so... Didn't need to do that. Oh, I'm fucking up all of my inputs here. This is horrible. I'm really bad at this. Oh my god! I think we need like 7 more of these. This could end up taking a little bit longer than I expected. No. Oh, okay. So we were able to stop him just before he did the dash. I don't know what to do about something like this, though, because I don't think I can jump. with the needle that I'm trying to charge. So I think maybe we just can't suck the plasmium out of that one. Ah, so we did... Oh, wait, no. There are little guys in here. Well, I'll take that, because we'll need it. That sucks. Oh my god. There we go. Took basically everything I had, but that's okay. How many more of these do we need? 5, I think. I hit him and he didn't die? Alright, well, I'll regen some silk off of him then. There we go. And then that's the weave nest. Anything even further down below? Oh my god, this entire place is fucked. Hold on, where's my stuff? Here we go. Well, not... Never mind. I was about to say something, but... I started talking and then realized I was wrong. So, never mind. Yeah, we can't even get to this one. So all we can do is, like, just go around it. Well, at least the void won't be like this. I hope that void enemies aren't all, like, fucked up with plasmium. Nope. Good shit. Unbelievable bad luck! Get out of here! We missed. Good. Question will be, do you think I can find my way back to the main chamber? Ooh, I don't want to do parkour stuff. Oh, he's behind me. Of course. Okay, nothing in here. It's interesting. This section of rock through here, it almost looks like teeth. Oh. I was gonna say worm ways. Like, do you think we're inside the skeleton of a giant worm? But I don't think that's true. Horrible luck. Yeah. Doing the charge into the spike was pretty rough, but I think we're nearly done. We just need one more. It may not even be worth it to grab my stuff, to be honest. I think it's pretty far down there. But at the very least, we should turn this quest in now. I might just pop a sticks thing. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go all the way back down here. This place is scary. Well, I might have a follow-up Heaven's Door about that, so hold tight. assistant, that odor. You have the plasmified blood. Styx is on our NPC list.
Me ofende?
Take it, sir. Though what insight it will grant you, I cannot say. Have faith, dear assistant. After all this, I understand. The greatest knowledge only comes from faith. Faith in plasmium. This blood you've collected sparkles. I see it. A glorious form, a glorious future shimmering back at us. Dude, you're gonna become really fucked up. Through consumption of the blood, we shall at last attain enlightenment. No character I know who has thought this way has ever been okay. So, for your reward, take the gland from within my shell, my gift to you. I have no more need of it, and it shall grant you unending reserves of plasmium. Yes, plasmium. Pure, beautiful plasmium. I feel like this is gonna kill you. Pulsating organ grown within the shell of alchemist xylitol. The gland replenishes over time, providing a near limitless source of plasmium. Crafting new plasmium files no longer requires a reserve.
Oh, coral.
For you, dear assistant, drink deep my liquid life.
Oh, coral.
Sorry, I could have sworn I just saw one of his eyes, like, close, but I think that's not true. Yeah, I have a heaven's door real quick. I see. So we will need to kill more of these things in order to fill out our journal. I think there could be a boss in here, perhaps. So I think maybe it is worth it to retrace our steps. It is a smaller area than I expected, and if there is something to be found here, it's only going to be in the area that's tainted with plasmium. So let's head back down and grab our stuff, and if there's something to do here, it'll be right here. So let's look. Yeah. Yeah. Let's check it out. Hold on. Let me put a tool back on. If there is a fight down here, I bet it's awful. And let's do... But I can do this limitlessly now? Is that right?
Oh, coral.
I'm out of shards. That's right. Because we didn't pick up our stuff. Okay. But we'll keep it on just to see if it comes in handy. Six hits. So 6 hits for these. The big guys I'm a little worried about, but... And we'll need to find more of the large pulsing hearts so I can get the little flies out of them. Nice. So does that count towards my journal? 2 more. Yep, it does. Okay. So if we can find one more of those, that'd be ideal. We may not, but that's okay. Yikes. Four, 5, 6. I'm starting to think maybe 7, 8, 9. Fuck! Heaven's door. Why won't this thing die? That's like 30 hits. That's a ton of damage. Hi, T! We're in hell! It regens health. They're nigh unkillable. You need to do a lot of damage very quickly. Ooh. If I had known that, we probably... yeah. We might have needed to have killed this with the needle file. It's healing faster than I'm hitting. Okay. Every single blue flash is them healing. I didn't even see a blue flash. Let's check. Oh my god! Okay, what's the strat on these guys? Like, at best, I think I might be able to chain together 3 attacks. I think we just lost our stuff, but I only had like 150, so I'm not really worried about that. We'll need to kill this one too, though, so... Nice, I think we just need one more of those. Go for one close to the ground? I feel like that will give me less flexibility. In dodging the projectiles. Okay, so that one was easier at least. So the jumping does not do me any favors. We'll keep ourselves healthy. That's for the weave nest. Let's get our stuff. We'll just leave the ones that are aerial, I think. Yeah, if it's in the air, we'll leave it alone. Let's go see what's in that corridor. That's the weave nest. We'll go down. Naturally. And there's probably gonna be one over here. Yep. Oh, okay, so the floating, the one that's up high is just like in a super, super annoying spot. Okay, they are no longer as tanky as I thought that they were at first glance. Much, much, much more doable. It was our positioning that was part of the problem. And then this will take us straight back to Bone Bottom. But these caves look unaffected. Largely. Okay, let's continue down to the depths. If there's something to be found, it'll be in here, in that little room. Yeah! And we don't need to go to the right, because we already did that. Good, okay, we'll keep ourselves healthy. And let's see what's this way. Alright, the spawning into me has got to stop. If we go... We could probably go a little bit further down. Okay. I think we got the normal journal for... The regular journal entry for the normal worm enemies, yes. I remember standing here and hitting them for a really long time. All right, let's see what's in here. Wasn't he dead? That's the assistant. Wasn't he dead? Oh, this doesn't feel good. Plasmified Zango? Oh, but all he does is walk around? Oh, man. So I'm gonna assume that he probably regens as well then. And I don't think he has any response to the needle. Yeah. So he's also probably gonna heal really quick. Which we should be able to prevent if we just kind of like stay on top of him. Because I think even when he does those... Okay, yeah, if I bounce in a straight line, I think we're okay to stay up here. But I miss. Oh, Jesus, I wasn't even looking at my health. Okay, so I guess this counts as a boss. He doesn't seem to do any damage, but he is extremely tanky. I think we should bring tax, honestly. If we have any. Yeah, we got a couple. And then instead of Threadstorm, let's take... We can Silk Spear, I think. The bigger issue will be getting all the way back down there. Go more this way, I think. Oh, thanks, Taco. I hope your day's going well too. And then, okay, no, we go. And then I go down. And then we go... Take the heal. So we're getting better at killing these more quickly. They're still pretty tanky, so I don't want to underestimate the threat that they pose, but... Alright. Better. And we go this way. Man, I really thought that hit would be strong enough to kill him. One hit off. And back down and in through spikes. Hold on, I think I might be lost. I'm definitely lost. Hold on. Yes, I need to go one up. I was like, wait a minute, there should be a passage in the wall. I was too low. we should have poisoned him. Yeah, I think we should have poisoned him. Shit. I'm just... You've got to be kidding me! I think maybe we did need the poison after all? Oh, unless he's immortal. Is he unkillable? There's no way. I don't know. I don't think the game is trying to tell me something. I think maybe he's just that tanky. I refuse to believe there's an immortal boss in this game. Oh, thanks, Natat. I appreciate that. Mira hasn't been... Okay. I think that might be a skill issue for us, though. He's too... Blue is admittedly the best flavor. Yeah, he's definitely killable. We're gonna kill him. I think we need tax. We'll keep Injector Band, actually. Do I have something that gives me 3 tools? We could do... Cogfly would be great. I do think tax would be nice. The ring is not as helpful as I expected it to be. We could throw some bombs at him. Let's throw some bombs at him. Let's throw some bombs at him. And then, I bought a bunch of these little shards. So I want to go in with full stuff. Nice. Okay. Let me just take a look here. So, same speed as Reaper, but we might get some extra tool affinity here. Otherwise, I think the strategy would probably need to be... Wanderer? Maybe? For the speed of it? Hunter's pretty quick also, and if we build the focus without getting hit, we get the damage buff. But again, I'm not so great at dodging projectiles. Hold on, let me just... What did I have on here? Injector Band. Yeah, let's keep that. I think the poison will help a lot. Tax seemed to have been really helpful, especially if I lay them down before the fight actually starts. Then he just walks through a big line of them. And... No. I was like, I can precast my cogs. I won't worry about that. I wasn't so into the spear. Maybe Rune Rage would be better. Cross stitch, sharp dart for position. No, I think maybe we'll try this. We'll try this. But I do want to see how Architect feels. So. Oh, thanks for asking, Ruda. So the weekend that we spent on Story 3 was just like a special event. It was a really tough decision for me to make, but I decided not to stream that game regularly, because if I stream that regularly, we're gonna start World in like August instead of May. And if they're like large, by large I mean like important, like big boy monsters from World that feature in stories, I want to see those in World first. So I'm gonna be picking through Stories 3 off stream. I may or may, if I make serious progress in it, maybe I'll try to stream like an important moment or like the end of the game. I don't know, but that's my current plan, is to play it off stream instead. Yeah, just slowly so that we get to world faster. I'm gonna sit here and just tank a bunch of this stuff. Yeah, nice. So we get to world faster, and so like those monster reveals in world hit a little harder, I think. Nice. So 5 hits on Architect. Takes fewer hits to kill him if we just tank the damage, I think. Good. And I think now we go up and to the side. It's a trickier navigation than I remember. Okay. Oh, I don't really want him to see me, actually. Hold on. Let's precast our little guys. And there's my stuff. There's my heal. Here's a bomb. There's some more tacks. There's some more tacks. There's a bomb. Here's my little guy. Whoa! Did he just move? Whoa! Did not like the schmoving. I do not like the schmoving. I hate it. Okay, so Heaven's Door. At what percentage do we unlock schmovement? Because I feel like that has to be like you're 15% away from killing him. Otherwise, unfortunately, I don't have the shards to continue to sustain this. That's 50%? What the fuck? Yeah, okay. Heaven's Door, what's the melt strat? I could sit here for 3 hours and go grind for rosaries, then go buy more beast shards, and then I don't care about projectile bosses. I just don't care. So poison drills. Some people say wanderers. Okay, so there's like a decided upon strat. Mod him out of the game. Interesting. I thought cross stitch didn't pop on projectiles. I'm a little worried this won't give us enough sustain. We'll go for reserve bind. We'll go for... Now we're gonna take damage. Maybe we want... Okay, so Claw Mirrors when we bind. I don't think we'll need Long Claw, but I can put that on anyway. Okay, well, I don't have the files, so that strategy is impossible. So it has no merit on progressing this boss now. Rosary Cannon is hilarious, actually. That is really funny. Wait, that's... Where is that? Where is that? I've got the dice, I've got the compass. I completely disregarded the rosary can... I legitimately, I may not have the rosaries to use, because I think we lost everything that we had. I would say, I really enjoyed the tack strategy. Wanderers only has one tool, which is a little bit of a bummer. I don't know how to catch him when he starts schmoving is the problem. I can try this. And then... I didn't like bombs as much as I thought that I would. The flies always feel fun. Flint slate's an option. Conch cutter's a project we can throw. I think I'll do like 1 or 2 runs on Wanderer. But I'm thinking that we're probably going to need more shard bundles. In which case I think we'll just need to come back to this boss later. Because I don't think I'm going to have the resources to sustain a great number of attempts here. But we can try. Let's see how it feels with Wanderer. And make adjustments accordingly. Oh, this is a huge speed boost, actually. Wait, Flint Brew actually might have been a really great choice. Flint Brew? Flea Brew? Either? Both? Okay, well, we didn't die for real. Came pretty close and we lost our reserve, though. So we're probably not in a great spot. And this run back feels so dangerous. Yeah. That was 60... Was it 69? 3 attempts from the boss? I think so. I hit the death button for that because it wasn't on the boss counter. I don't know, y'all. It's looking increasingly like maybe this should wait. I don't appreciate this boss's gimmick. I don't like this run back. Okay, well, I just accidentally used my reserve heal, so now we get to go back up to the bench. I really want to try Wanderers on him, though, is the thing. But getting there makes it feel so dire. Oh, you know what? Where are the bugs? There should be... like a... Yeah, let's take these. This should help. Not by a lot, but anything is better than nothing. Come on, man! Everything in this place is hostile to me. Okay, better. And I think if we go all the way across the top, there's only one enemy left, and then we're there. Did we crit? That was sexy. I forgot Wanderer's Crest could do that. Okay, he schmoove. We need to heal. Don't hit me. Nice. Shit. Bummer. There's reserve. Ooh! Damn. Okay. I think we might have this, actually. I'm gonna do 1 or 2 more attempts, and then I'll fuck off, I promise. But if we can keep the timing on the counter, I think we might have this. I think that was actually really good. Good enough? I don't know, but that feels like a measurable improvement, and we're not using shards to get there. I would really, really like to have Flint Slate or Flea Brew on for this. I think that would actually feel fantastic. Okay, but increasing the speed of my movement with Flea Brew could potentially fuck me up and have me mispositioned because I'm used to a spacing and I'm used to a certain spacing and movement already. Bye, Rockhead. Enjoy your lurk. One, we felt close. That felt really good. I like the long claw. If I don't have weighted belt, let's put that on. We don't need this, but there's really nothing in here we can swap it out for. Increases damage taken, but increases damage dealt. Heaven's Door by how much? Does this turn single damage into double damage? And double damage into quadruple damage? We get hit a lot, though. I'm pretty bad about dodging the projectiles. Of course, if I can get my counter done, that will eliminate the dodging problem we're having, but... Yes! Okay, then we should not use the barbed bracelet. I don't think I have the skill for it. I think we're going to need our silk for the counter, so I don't think we can put that on even if it's tasty. Maybe we'll just make this change and see what happens. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 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 Hey, Zenny, welcome back. How are ya? How was the wage cage? No, 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 don't get me. No, no, no. And then here I am taking my easy health. Might not be smart for me to just kind of like raw dog that damage, but I don't mind eating it to the face just to get back to where we're going. Nice. Okay, so that's 5 hits instead of 6. I thought it was 6, so that's good to know. That means we can actually greed the last one if it's hit 5. There should be one more here. And then I think it's just this, and then we drop. Good! Okay! Okay, that's for me. And then let's do... No, not that. Bonk. 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 Maybe a little bit. So even contact damage with him is double. I'm fucking this up. That's okay. Not our cleanest run. We'll get better. Yeah, we'll want to push him into the spikes, I think. take the heal. No. Okay, at least we got the reserve. Damn. Oh, I know that we're close. But it is tight. We had a much weaker early fight that time around. Shoot. My bloodlust is so potent. If I can keep my silk up, we can counter more often. Which would be ideal. There were a couple of times where I hit the button, but I just healed, so I didn't actually have anything. Yeah, we'll just reset there. A horrible positioning, actually. That took my reserve? Okay, we might be a little bit fucked. Yeah, I think we're fucked. So, that was a really bad run-up. Probably as bad as it could be. I don't think this next jaunt will be productive, but we're here, so we might as well. I think I need to go. Now we're in. And now we're totally out of traps, unfortunately. Damn. And he schmooved? That was a little too late. Haha. Got him! Not, you know, not particularly admirably performed. Actually, no, I take it back. That was admirably performed because we didn't have our reserve heal at all. So that felt pretty good. That felt like a substantial improvement over the last couple of attempts. Did we really only die 5 times? It felt like a lot longer. I might have to double check that death counter. Maybe it's just the run back that made it feel longer. Yeah, cross stitch. That's awesome. I have not really used that skill a whole lot. For some reason, I think I kept asking for clarification if it popped on projectiles, and people would say yes, and then I would immediately forget. And then I would just, like, not use it. That was fantastic. And that's the run back that we said was definitely a total wash for real. With certain definitiveness. So that's pretty good. Plasmified Zango, husk of an alchemist's assistant granted false life by plasmium. He carelessly seeded these caves with that cursed substance. His final fate seems fair reward for those efforts, yet I feel some sympathy. It is an alluring power. I think it's really interesting also how the game is conveying Hornet's relationship with power and majesty, but we had that conversation with the caretaker about it too, where she was like, you know, I feel like there's a part of me that wants to be in a position of leadership. I want control. I want authority. And there's another part of me that feels like I should do something different. Like there's another path, another solution. And I think the way that that sort of reflects the legacy that Hornet has inherited from her parents and the kingdom of Hallownest is really neat. All right, let's get the... Oh, wait! Oh, Do you think we should go tell him his assistant is dead? Let's go tell him his assistant is dead. There shouldn't be any enemies alive to fuck me. Like, I've already been fucked, so... Because I don't think they respawn when they're dead. And then when we go back to the bench, we can rest, and then we'll continue the sweep. Yeah, I might leave cross-stitch on for a little while. That felt fantastic to use. You guys, I was like, why aren't I walking? Why aren't I moving? There's this tiny little raised platform here. Oops, where am I going? Where am I going? No, this is not where I want to be. No, you're a different enemy. You're something new. You're something living. I'm seeking only the deadest of guys, actually. I can't get back up there. Oh my god. How can we do this? How can we do this? How can we do this? Juked? Little a win, as a treat. Hey man, I just killed the husk of your assistant. What's up? Nothing to say. Hey, let's get out of here. Okay, where to next? Heaven's Door. Yes or no only. Was there an NPC in the Coral Tower? I do not remember there being one. If there isn't one, I don't need to make that trek. No. Fantastic. Okay. In that case, let us go to Blasted Steps, check in with Fleas. We can ignore the Sands of Karak. We will need to do Mount Fae, which is Slab. But as far as the center of the map, we've got Bellhart. Deep dot. Yeah, we'll do all left and then all center and then all right. I'll head to Blasted Steps. Yes. Yes. It is peak aura farming, actually. Oh, and then I will adjust our counter accordingly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think one more. And then I'm pretty sure we're missing like 1 or 2 deaths on him, but I'll double check when we're out of the VOD. I'm gonna say when we're out of the stream, when we're reviewing the VOD. I fucked that up. That's okay. It's too hot to think. It's too hot. The temperature is too damn high. That was... I'm just gonna say Zango. I think people will know if I say Zango. Okay. So let's do... Here are the Fleas. They're merchants, so I don't know if they'll have any reaction. How you fare now that the old world's creaking and cracking around us? Desperately needing some supplies, I'll wager. You seem in good spirits, thief. Are you not disturbed by the great rending of the kingdom? End of the world, don't bother. Old Grindle, none. We'll just go find another one to plunder, won't we? That certainly seems to be the attitude that some people take, yeah. Nothing to buy. Nothing to say. Okay. I think... No. There's another Pinterest here. Shit. I think we can do it quick. I think I'm fast and strong and capable. I don't think we'll die, but I'll set that just in case. I'm not looking forward to fighting any of the judge-like enemies if they have been voided. Right, worms. There's worms here. I forgot. This is the right way. Well, at least there don't seem to be any void-touched enemy. Oh. So we may have spoken too soon. Not bad. Oh man, burned. And hopefully I won't have to go like super far out of my way to get up to where she is. I kind of don't remember how I did it. Nice! You know what? I'll take that. Is she gone? No. I have departed to scale Farloom's frigid mount. If any bug exists brave enough to match my pin's fatal resolve, then climb and face me upon its stormward side. Well, we needed to go to Mount Fae anyway, so... Can they pick me up in somebody's house? Hold on, I want to find out. I actually don't think they can. I think you can hear them try, but I don't think they can get me. I totally thought they might be able to. Look at her. We're like, what? What? No, they can't make it to me. Okay, what about here? So cute. It's really cute. It's really cute. They're like, we're trying here. The subtle little screen shake was really sweet. So there's nobody in the grid, so yeah. Well, it wasn't my intention that we go to Mount Fae and do other things. But we can only get there from the slab. We've been to Songclave. That's done. It's Greymore and Bellhart otherwise. Fuck it. Let's go to Bellhart. Let's touch base. Since that is going to be a wish, that's not exploration. That's progress. And we'll need to do that area at some point anyway. But let's see if we can't do a little bit more before we commit to some other fight. I hope that's okay. Yeah. Let's see what's going on in Bellhart. We haven't been there yet. No, we've not been to Fleetopia. We've been moving from the left side of the map to the right. So we haven't been to Fleetopia yet, but it's on the list. We'll get there. I really hope the fleas are okay. They made a big deal about talking about how they felt like they found the perfect location that was safe and secluded with nice weather for them. So if I go there and the fleas are all fucked up, you know what? That will be a fail state for the game. There's no redeeming that. You leave my fleas alone. Hi, buddy. Dear resident, to see you return alive is such a glimmer of light, even as the dark descends upon us all. All these pilgrims gathered here. I had not expected so many to survive. The destruction beyond these bells suggested worse. Indeed, things should be worse, would be worse. But for your tall warrior friend, her of those shining rings who so fortunately chose our town to camp. That brave bug now acts alone to guard our town and those pilgrims who flee for it. For her efforts, our shells have stayed safe, though how long she can remain at that task, I do not dare consider. I will assist her. Stay safe, Pavo. Keep these poor bugs close and their spirits from sorrow. None shall leave these walls, dear resident, and all still are welcome. Any that can be saved. Better we bugs be together, here at the end of it all. Okay. Shopkeep. Hello there. Hello, resident. Welcome home. The world may quake and crumble and threaten its end, but while my shell stays safe, my shop stays open. Yep, I had enough money for that, but not anymore, so... This will give me a mask shard. We have to do this immediately. I'm only missing one. Such horror upon the roads, those black mounds formed of husks and bugs, corrupting everything around. If only someone would cut them down and grant the poor souls their rest. I will do this. I can do this. Hey, bud. How are you? What horror here! The cave shake, crying pain of hurt most savage. And see all our poor friends below, newly found, crowded inside this home of bells, hearts fast for fear. But what for you? You are here to help, yes? The deliverings, they are needed now at most. When caves turn dark, the deliverings are essential, more than more. I actually don't think I've taken anything to Fleetopia yet. Or the survivors camp. Heaven's Door. Can I do these off stream? Or is there one you would like to see on stream? Fox, I don't think you can. I think that portion of the Citadel is like effectively destroyed. I think the path is barred. Like part of it caved in. Do survivors on stream. Okay. So not Fleetopia and not Liquid Lacquer, but survivors we want to do on stream. Kind of want to see them all for different reasons. All right. Well, let's see how dangerous the roads are first. Fuck, hang on. I'm fucking it. I'm fucking it. Hey, it's all fucked up out there. What? What now? What's all that great racket? What is it? It is only I. If you are disturbed by the rending of these lands, I fear some blame is mine to bear. Blame, is it? Pah. Those who come after us can apportion blame as they see fit. For now, my collection is the only thing that matters. I must protect it. What's this? I smell something on you right now. You have a relic for me. This is last words of the weavers, sisters, spiders. The burden is past. These simple bugs shall bear it full, never to cease, never to silence. We shall die and wait and pray that one may come of silken strength enough to weave us free. What burden did they pass? More then. I thought it said move. Like, move! Go on, get out of my house now. Bring me more relics of the past, records, seals, idols. Let's gather up the history of the world and hoard it all here, nice and safe. I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. We'll rest in our house. I don't suppose we got any money for that, did we? A little bit. Ah, so this retroactively gives us credit for the void masses we've already destroyed. Now, I thought maybe this would be in the Bellhart area, but it's specifically throughout Farloom, which means I think we're gonna... these could be anywhere. I don't think this is something we can He's gone? I have departed to pay my respects at the graves within the Great Wood. Well, I'm pretty sure I know where that is, actually. I think that's here. So we can check that out. And then I'll rest. And maybe we do want to head to Shellwood first. I kind of thought that maybe we'd want Greymore, but... I feel like we should be able to get up there, but I don't think we can. Yeah, let's check on Pliny. I think we're quite close. Yeah, we'll check on Pliny and then move into Greymore. And if we're lucky while we do sort of these rudimentary Pashaka!
Plasmified?
Shakra, you pit yourself against the black-threaded bugs. They are dangerous foes, even for a hardened warrior. I relish such danger, and have little choice besides. These creatures besiege the town within. They are relentless and empowered.
Plasmified?
It is the void, stretched up into this world and its husks. I know it well, this force, its nature. If it senses soul within, it will drive voracious towards it. As you say, many bugs now huddle within the bells. Nowhere else is safe with this black threat rising. Some luck, at least, that I chose to remain and I can offer my ring's defense. Shakra, I seek to end this new disaster, for in it I share much blame. But no, I shall need time to complete my task. I ask you hold fast till then. This town and its bugs need a guardian, and I can think of none better. Very well, hornet-wielding needle. A pact made strong. If you are working towards the Venom's end, I shall fight with faith renewed. Dude, I love her! That's my friend! Seek swift to calm our crying land, hornet-wielding needle, and know that I shall remain here to stand against these husks gone dark. And I think what I want to do is run all the... What on earth is this little silver marker I put on? Like, why did I do that? That's above me? Oh! Yeah, I wonder if maybe I can do... Usually the shafts of light mean I can do something, so I'm wondering if that means I can do something at some point. Hey, Antrods, what's going on? It's hot! I might have gone in the wrong direction, actually. No, I think this is right. Oh! Oh, that sucks. Well, we are in a tight spot! That's tough. Well, at least we know he's there. I think I need to get off of Wanderer. It's quick, and it has its applications. Each one of the crests has an application, but I think I'm just more used to Reaper. Especially if we're going to be jumping over things. I'll regen my silk, why not? Act 3, the 8 needs to fill! What is going on? I feel like everywhere I go, I'm trying to play ball, and then suddenly there's like motherfucking Dikembe Mutombo, like, It's like this, come on! I just want to be on the court! No. Not the elevator. We want to go... All right, you know what? That's fine. It's fine. Put your body on me. That's fine. Like, I'm not even mad. That's what my body exists. Yeah, that was on purpose. Heroic strat. Yeah, I want to go into this fight with as little health as possible. Do you think I can, like... Yeah, I'm just gonna steal some silk off these guys. What? Did I go too far? I think I might have gone too far. Yeah, I did. So I need to go up. We gotta go up. Nice. Okay. I thought I would kill him before he could dash. A little embarrassing for me. Maybe a lot embarrassing for me. That's okay. I expected him to bounce the other way. That's okay. We'll take the heal. I didn't even see that little jumping bug. Better. Hey, bud, you okay? Wellio, what a fearful fright you've saved poor Pliny from. Such a delight at longest last to see that fine needle dancer thing. He's clapping! Yo, he's giving me applause. This is a standing ovation. These are deadly roads to wander, Pinmaster, especially with the black-soaked threads tearing the lands apart. Your greatest chance for safety lies in Bellhart with your fellows. You can protect one another and perhaps in time rebuild. Ah, yes, of course. 'Twas not Pliny's wish to abandon his dear Bell friends, but with the world now ending, I had to come and say one last farewell to my sweet Melitola. I should be returning, though, quite rightly. Our town will be needing a Pinmaster's fine work, now more than ever. Ah, how welly romantic 'twould have been had the lost pilgrim struck me down beside her grave, to lie together forever as the world crumbles all round. But fortune has claimed otherwise, and perhaps 'tis best for this humble Pinmaster to continue his trade a little longer. These uncertain times will bring much new work, I should think.
Benny Frank.
Stay alert on your journey home, Pinmaster. If you encounter other bugs upon the road, I advise you avoid them as you are able.
Buenera.
Oh. That memory, my treasure. Claw's touch, warm whisper. Die and serve. Shining moments, brief, eternal. At world's dim end, we meet. There's something weird. Did you hear that sound effect? It was like a only while I was playing the needle in. Something else was reacting to it in this area. Alone without you. Die and serve. Climb and serve. Okay, so that's the same dialogue that we'd gotten when we previously played in this spot, I think. But the black threads respond to the needle in. That's very interesting. So, I'm assuming his his wife was perhaps a pilgrim that passed here before the ascent began, and like, this is her grave. Man. I don't remember if the statue's eyes were all bleeding previously. I don't think that they were. Well, we've done that. Let's go back to Bellhart and stop by Greymore. I think that'll be... wait a minute. There's an easier way to do this. Where are my dogs? And actually, if he's back home, I'd like to talk to him in his Bel Pavo. It's so sad to see him like this. Hey, bud, how you feeling?
Miss Via?
It is fortune to see you return, Pinmaster. The roads between here and that deep woods grave crawl with violent foes. I had concerns for your safety. Brave warrior, my hero. 'Twas indeed a fearful scramble home, but safe I now am, and a warmly pleasure to see you too, for the world has darkened indeed. In such times, the task for a Pinmaster is clear, to polish and sharpen and refine, suchly that the glimmer of your blade may pierce through that encroaching murk. Upgrade for me? For me? We have to find more oil. Okay. Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. His hunched shoulders. His melancholy demeanor. One brief check to see if Shakra is in her little perch, and then we'll move on to Greymore. The sad thing is, I'm gonna need to do some more exploring to find those void masses.
Kietska.
We have traded all the charts and tools I can provide. While this new threat remains, I shall not make more. My cartography may be a simple sort, but I hope that my craft shared has made your travels easier. Much so. I enjoyed the Bellhart music, but I also like this sort of like eerie, echoey rendition that we get in Act 3. Oh, there's gonna be some fucked up stuff here, isn't there? No, well, not yet, which is nice. I should have just gone... I should have just gone to the Bellway. Whatever, it's fine. Maybe we'll find one of the void masses in here. Because I think we're going to need to do a lot of exploring if we want to end up with all 12. Can I not jump up there? I can't. That's odd. Oh, okay. There's a... Ah! Void fly? I may have grievously miscalculated. I think this is a mask, though. Or a void something or other. No, perhaps not. I don't think we got any credit for it. We did! We did! So that is a void mass. Alright, well, it is a good thing we came through this way. Didn't find one in Shellwood yet. But I'm sure there's one here. To go up a little bit further. Okay. Oh! We help!
Ritala.
Vitala! Whoopsies! Hey! Can we talk? Well met, sister. Though the Beastfly Citadel has finally been slain, I said Beastfly. Beastly. Well met, sister. Though the beastly Citadel has finally been slain, still the lands caught beneath it suffer. The evils long done by that cursed place have sunk into the kingdom's very foundations, and now they rise up as a black sickness. This darkness is a curse deadlier than the haunting, a force from far below that will consume all if given the opportunity.
Oh, papaya.
Just so. And while wickedness still stalks these lands, our Hornlands shall not rest.
Olina Malem.
Zaza and I will fight through these cursed lands until every last one of the black twisted fiends has been cut down.
Olina Malem.
Alina Malem. I really like these bugs. These are my friends. We're working together. Like, I don't know if there's much left to save, but we are all going to try, which I think is a really beautiful message. Like, whatever is left is worth it, because whatever is left is all that we have. I do kind of miss my crits from Wanderer, though. Those felt meaty. No, Chalamet, not today. Dude, why is Bug so tanky? There we go. Oh, that was the wrong thing. No! That sucks. That also sucks. Good recovery. Okay, I am kind of surprised we were able to do that on the first try. It does feel like there might be one upgrade still to come, because these enemies are healthy. Oh, Traveler, with the lands outside fresh struck by fell events, it's good to see someone still surviving. Oh, well, my controller just died, so I have to go get batteries. I'll give you guys... I haven't actually taken a break, so I think maybe I'll put up the BRB screen, and we'll make it like a minute of music or so. A little bit longer than a chair stream, a little bit shorter than a proper break. Yeah, great timing. But I would like to check in with folks. How is the volume of the game? Voices, sound effects, background music. Does everything sound good? Controller struck by a fell event. Seems good. All good. Looks great. Sounds great. Fantastic. It looks like we might have dropped a couple more frames at some unspecified time, but it doesn't look like it's anything too drastic. So, awesome. Okay. Thank you so much for letting me know. I will be back in like a minute or two. I don't think it'll be a full song, but it'll be longer than 30 seconds. So I'll be back shortly with batteries. I hope I charge them. Okay, if I'm not back in like 90 seconds, it's because I had to look for batteries, but I will be back. Okay. Hi, everybody. Thanks for your patience. It did end up being a full song because none of the batteries that I charged worked, so I think maybe the charger's gone out. And then the roaming neighborhood cat was at the door and didn't have any water in the dish that I leave for him outside, so I had to refill the cat's water. Listen, it's hot outside. I mean, the cat always gets what the cat wants, but like especially when there are needs that like require meeting. So, also give me a second. Let me just check one thing for myself. Cool. Okay, fantastic. We're all good. Everything's working. A very important break for the cats, of course. Have you watered your cat today? Ho, traveler. With the lands outside fresh struck by fell events, it's good to see someone still surviving.
Regina Fora.
This new curse proves a threat even to my strengthened shell. For your own safety, Barkeep, I strongly suggest you remain within your walls. Aye, well, you're welcome to do the same. Stay and wash the troubles away with a few bells of nectar. Though, given the scale to them shakes, I'm thinking it might take more than just a few. I thought you were gonna say the cat didn't have any battery. Have you recharged your cat today? Don't forget to do that either. Wanting for a drink might soon be the end for all of us, so no need to go easy on the nectar. Have I considered giving the cats, I think I want to keep plasmium away from my body and the body of creatures I like, so... I have no need for a drink. But, you know what? He has a point. We'll patronize the establishment while we yet still can. I don't suppose New is in here? Nice. Hey, New. World's ending. Miss Grown-Up. New had feared that the awful rumblings of the world or sticky black threads had snatched you away from her.
Tamiayan.
I have survived, New, and shall fight on while my strength remains. The kingdom has grown darkly dangerous, but this hearth home seems to still provide some safety. I suggest you remain here for now.
Oh no.
Of course, New shall stay inside. The sickening sense of those twisted threads has spoiled the joy of my venturings. You, though, Miss Grown-Up, is now not the perfect time to fully complete our journal. The world rumblings will surely have scared up many creatures from their hiding places, so go and hunt and show Sweet New what you learn. I thought for sure I was going to get a wish for this. Scrolls so heavy with beautiful peace. The work is almost complete. You must keep your prayings up. No time for rest. High up, above the caverns of all crust. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. New has been told of a hole filled with writhing things, all zipping and zapping. But so sad. New herself cannot see it. The lands quake and rattle, the savage threads stretch. The dangers are too much. It must be you, Miss Grown-Up. Older, stiffer, a shell less precious. Seek the cave and the things within. How else would the journal be complete?
Oh no.
A cave? Heaven's Door. She said a cave. She gave me like a location. Can somebody repeat that back to me? I thought she said it was up north. Oh, interesting, too. Oh, I was like, why is this blocked off? I think this entire area is just, like, inaccessible at the moment. Wow, we have a command for that. If you re-enter the room, show repeat it again. Let's try that. Ulanu. I was worried it might have been, like, one-time dialogue. Let's see. High up, above the caverns all of crust, there's a hole filled with rising thing. Oh! Oh! Okay. Yeah. This is this. Because this is the zipping and zapping. There's like electric enemies here, aren't there? So there might be something else here still to find. Well, we've not revisited that, but we'll get there at some point when we're feeling exploratory, perhaps. Let's head into Sinner's Road. And then we'll work our way towards far fields, I think. We're almost done with this sweep, which is great. Oh, you don't think the maggots are void touched, do you? The muck maggots? That would be just about the worst thing I could possibly conceive. Thankfully, it appears that maybe everything's normal here, or just like as bad as it's ever been. Oh, nice. I was like, have I been down here? There's just maggots. Okay. It looked like a secret. I guess you can't blame me for trying. Oh, and Styx is up here, which could also be nice for us to check in on. No, I wonder if there was maybe something secret in there. And I think we go... Yes, we go all the way across for these NPCs. Well, I don't see them, so maybe they left. Like, this isn't them, right? No, I think they left. I think they went somewhere else, actually. Yeah, they're on vacation. You know, they heard Mount Fae was really cool this time of year, in a literal way, because Mount Fae is frigid. Yeah, I think, you know, they just... Sorry, this is a conspicuous empty space to me. I might need to go check out that corner. Is it gonna take us right by Styx? This is also kind of a conspicuous empty space. Yeah, Gorsby, like, I think, you know, they were like, hey, things kind of suck here. We've been living in Sinner's Road, and now it's even worse than it was before, which is speaking volumes, because it was always pretty bad. Maybe we should just fuck off. And they left. I was like, look, they're still on the map. That's my marker. And that lab's not void touched. So nothing here is void touched. Zanzibar!
Ah, Osim.
Well met, sister. The task of hunting down these black twisted fiends is no small one, eh? Still, we must not rest, not while the cries of the innocent echo from every corner of the kingdom.
Olina Molem.
We will fight these cursed lands until every last one of the black twisted fiends... I love them. This is the most I've seen you in like a long time. Are you following me? And Styx, yeah, hold on. I want to look at this corner. I may have deserved that. It just loops. Damn, I really thought I was onto something. We'll just pop by Styx. And I think if we stay on this side, it's a little safer for us. Perfect. Yikes! Hello? Buddy? Oh, okay. What was that all about?
Oh, they got out.
My mistress has returned to me. Under her protection, I have no fear of the slithering black strings. How the world trembles in their terrible grasp. In such times, only the mighty survive, and those who loyally serve them.
Da, Fenestra.
I cannot remain here to protect you, sir, but know that my aim is to cut this land free of the black threads. In the meantime, you should concern yourself with your own safety. I hear more than your words, mistress. I hear your true desires pulsing within you. To see them met, I will continue to toil for you. Always. While you stalk through the black-ravaged world, morsels will I grow. For the promise of what my mistress will become, I will. We need to talk to the Huntress. I think she's in Biowater. Oh, fuck me, man. I think she's in Biowater. Is she in Biowater or Putrefied Ducks? She might be in Putrefied Ducks. I think she's over here, maybe. Yes. Because I know there's a bench nearby. So this could be her. Or this could be... No! That's the fucked up secret Grohl bench. I'm pretty sure this is the Huntress. Okay. So, quick question. Heaven's Door. Well, after I defeated those things, the room started to shake, and I went over here because I was scared. Did I dodge something, or would that have been the animation for Styx to, like, emerge from his hiding spot? I'm just curious. It's a bummer that I'm pretty sure it possessed the eggs, or the Silk Eaters I would have otherwise taken. Okay, that's what I thought, Dorcas, but I wasn't sure. Nope. The rat chose the sea. It was death by my needle or drowning in poison. And the rat said, I'm gonna go for a swim. Wait a minute, what am I fucking doing? Shit. There we go. Oh, they can't come get me. Oh, I'm not on the ground. Hold on, what about... Oh my god, there are maggots everywhere. Everywhere I step. Have you bathed your rats today? Alright, Chalamet. Now, you're not even a fancy Chalamet. I mean, yeah, you don't even have, like, Void Tend... Oh, okay. I always forget that if we kill them, whatever they've put on the field doesn't despawn. So, we can do Huntress when we do Fleetopia. So let's see what's up next. Huntress Fleetopia, nothing in Biowater. Nothing in Sinner's Road. Merchant and Hunter's Mark. Well, we should end. So, here's what I'm thinking. Let's check out Pilgrim's Rest and Pinstress. And then move over into Hunter's March. and then down into deep docks for the objective, perhaps. And then if we've acquired any other wishes, we can check it out. I want to look at this. Well, this one wasn't anything, so what the fuck do I know? Yeah. Let's do Pinterest. We'll kind of move in a spiral pattern. End where we need to be, and then depending on anything else that we've picked up, I might take us into Mount Fae. But I don't know if we'll have to. I kind of want to see what the other Pinterest says. So, did I say Pinterest? I said Pinterest. Pinstress. Pinstress. We'll check out Pilgrim's Rest first. No! That's okay. Whoopsies! Pinterest. Farfields. There we go. Better than the Pinterest. Ooh, although I so deeply respect and admire and enjoy Hollow Knight's art direction. That is a fun thought experiment. Like, if the Expedition 33 cast or like certain enemies were bugs, what would they look like? Yeah, we'll go up and then down. Actually, no, I don't think it's faster for us to go through the jumping way. Oh, all of the bugs here are dead? Well, there used to just be the one here. No, I'm trying to see what you're doing. Don't leave. Come back. Damn. What if I play music for you? You don't want to come out? This is absolutely a thing, especially since there are more targets. We might come back to this. Oh, and we should check in on the lad, the ladybug that runs the carnival. Okay, well, the little pilgrim is gone. This place doesn't look like it's doing so well. And that's open because we killed the thing. Yeah, we opened that. We opened that. Oh my god, it's like partially caved in. Oh no. Well, maybe the merchant got out. Maybe the merchant left also. Maybe. Fingers crossed. Yeah, the throwing minigame. The throwing minigame. That is also an NPC, so we should check. Fastest way to Hunter's March through here. We'll go down first, I think. This is a thing. I don't know what this is, but it's a thing. And then actually, one last thing before I go in here. What is this? This is also a thing. I just don't know what. Well, when we find out, we'll come back. Mort. I actually don't know. I don't remember what his name was. I have to go all the way down through fourth chorus. Okay. I think we went down too far. Better. And then she should be in here. Stray one. Things were already falling grim when last you left. Now it's worse. The whole world quaking and wailing, and all stretched through with blackened strands. This wouldn't be your doing by chance. Eto. Bleh. Oopsies.
Husband?
I am in part responsible, though know this outcome was not my intent, and that I shall work to calm it. I knew it. Of course it had to be you. Here I was hoping you'd bring a shake-up. Instead, you've brought an ending. Well, move it, I say. Get to your fixing. We're all now suffering for the scale of your conflict. Maybe this time you act toward calmer conclusions, Oh, she's just gonna kick me out! Okay, so that's everyone here. Let's do the ant. Yeah, we might as well. We can ant and then Bell Beast and then Fleetopia and Huntress and then go to Deep Dock, and then we don't have to do like the crawl back out of Hunter's March. Take forever to get back up there. Probably not so bad once we start, but and then I mean, I'm on the ground, but there is lava. Damn. Puppies are unbothered by extreme heat. Good to know. No, look at Dev. Look at Dev! Who's a good dog? Okay, and we need to head in the direction of Deep Docks anyway. I think this will be quick. We can cross our fingers. No. Whoa! Unbelievable. Thank goodness. I was like, if these next couple of hits don't kill him, we're, oh god, I hope not. I hope most of Hunter's March isn't like that. Maybe let's see if there's like a slightly safer path we can take, or like something small I can hit so I can regen some silk perhaps. We're on our way to a bench. There's a bench close by. Nah, you can stay in there, actually. And then there should be, the bench should be up here. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, let's pop that. And now we go up. Well, at least these are regular ants. Hopefully it stays that way. I need to go this way. Oh, I can't. I think it's blocked off. I think we have to go from the marrow. All right, that's not terrible because I needed to stop by this area anyway. Okay, we'll go from the marrow. Not what I meant to do, but it did look really nice. So, you know, cool shit. It shouldn't be too bad to go the long way, since I think... as long as we don't run into any void enemies, we should still really outscale everything else that's there. I think we said... did we say... I think we said marrow, not deep docks. We are getting ready to start another ad break, though, so I'm going to take a proper break here and check on Mochi and get some food. I'm feeling a little hungry. It's like 3:30. Yeah, we'll probably shoot for another hour or so. I think we still have an opportunity to, like, get a lot of stuff done. Okay, give me a second. Have a song, and I will be back. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for your patience. I need a minute or so. I could have just let the break screen go longer, but I didn't think it was necessary. Mommynist and I are trying to figure out what to do for dinner, and she just sent me a text that she's gonna pick something up while she's out, so I need to pick something from the menu right now. So give me a second. We love Mommynist. Much like cats, right? Mommynist gets what Mommynist wants. So if you could give me just a moment, I would greatly appreciate that. What's everybody else doing for dinner? What's everybody else doing for dinner? Or did anybody have like a really good lunch? I had an okay breakfast. I had a great dinner yesterday. Big fan of rice. This website's really buggy. I'm like, show me your stuff. And it's like, nah. Burger. Artemis is going on a date? Is it fancy because your anniversary nears? Is that why it's fancy? Soup dumplings sound incredible. Okay, but Zeri, what kind of leftovers? Okay, so Hayden, what are you having for breakfast? Chicken fried rice, corned beef book. Ooh, okay, Dapper. I see you. I had that last week for St. Patrick's Day. Thai curry and fried chicken with roti. Turkish kebabs and flatbread. No, everyone's food is so much better than mine. I'm so jealous now. Hey, Gemini, what's going on? We were just talking about excellent meals. Did you eat an excellent meal today? If you did, let us know what it is. Also, I think I will do... So tough. So difficult. Okay, I think I've made up my mind. Thanks, everyone. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Meal secured. Let's game. Very good Cubano. There's a place in town that makes incredible Cubanos. And so, Mommynist lore. Viewers who have been with us for quite some time know that my mom went through a multi-year aggressive treatment for leukemia. And a lot of her, I think almost all of her chemotherapy was inpatient, which means she would go to the hospital and be admitted for a week and then receive her infusions and then come home for 3 weeks and then go back and like do the whole thing over again. And when she was in the hospital, she became very acquainted with the food they would serve. And she's so fun. And chemotherapy like really fucks up your appetite and like the way things taste to you. Like it does really weird things to your body, even though the ultimate goal is for it to do beneficial things to your body, right? And I think she had her first Cubano ever in the hospital. And she said it tasted so much better than literally anything else they would serve. She ended up like telling the nurses, like, you need to like alert me when it's on the menu because that's what I want. That's the sandwich I create. It has to be if it's there, give me one. And she became like an absolute fiend for them. So when she went into remission and when she didn't need any kind of like out or inpatient chemotherapy anymore, we made a point of like finding out which places around town would prepare Cubanos. And then like once a week we would go to Cubanos and we kept like a ranking spreadsheet of all of them. And we have our favorite places now. So anyway, all this to say, now I really fucking want a Cubano. I'm so sorry. Hang on. Man, Mommynist is fucking hilarious. Get so at 3:35, she texts, I'm going to get food. What do you want? At 3:39, I responded, and she just replied back, I already ordered you something. That bitch said, you take too long. 4 minutes. True, the mom experience, truly. Absolutely too slow. Too slow. If I wanted to eat, if I wanted any control over it, I'm sure whatever she got me is fine and delicious. I just think it's really funny. Fucking TikTok, bitch. Okay, let's get back into this. Thanks for your patience, everyone. I really appreciate it. Yeesh. I gotta go to... I missed the QTE! Not the dinner QTE! Yeah. Let's rest at this bench, and then I think we can basically run all the way through the marrow. Where does this connect to Bellhart? Just before Huntress, but perfect. Yeah, so he's in this room. So we'll see what that NPC is up to. 4 minutes too long. She's so funny. Damn, all right. I knew one of them was gonna become a creature. I mean, you think one of these is a creature? Not a strong one. So we'll take the silk. And then... I think we can avoid all of this, actually. Lest you forget, there's flies here. Yeah, Dapper, it's fantastic. It's such a tasty sandwich. I'm not super... Saying that I'm not super into sandwiches makes me sound like a sandwich hater. I very rarely, like, crave a sandwich, but Cubanos, man. There's something different and better about them. Okay, I think we're gonna have to kill this end. Okay, bye. Alright, is he coming back? No, I think he might be gone. Or like he's oh, I think this end, oh. No, I do need to go down further. Okay, never mind, hang on. I'm gonna have to put... I'm gonna have to put, my counter skill back on, I think. Still here? No. Okay, well, that doesn't mean something bad. Maybe they left. Yeah, they thought it was dangerous and they left. Nothing bad happened. Nothing bad happened. I think they just packed up. I think they packed up. I'm gonna say they packed up. I don't see any bodies. No bodies, no death. Oh, I am gonna miss seeing them though. This area was you're a lot. I rested. I am like this area looked so like peaceful with the glow of those lanterns, so I will miss seeing them. That'll take us above. Damn. Okay, so we did want to be in here after all. It's been a long time since we've been through here, so I think I might try to look for maybe like any hidden passages we weren't able to access without the movement tech we have now. Whether or not that actually bears any fruition, uncertain, but... Wow, I remember when this felt impossible, all of this parkour. I remember doing this and being so mad. Oh, well, we found a mass. It'll take us a second to take this one down. It's not in a very good location. So I think we need 8 more of those. Yeah. Really, Lana, the Hunter's March theme is your favorite? Mine is the Citadel. And I love Lace's theme as well, but I regard like area tracks and combat motifs in like separate categories. You don't think they're gonna give me a gauntlet, do you? Dude, all I do is miss. All I do is miss. All right, well, that's one on the death counter. I think we're gonna need Threadstorm for this, just because of the flight. And then why don't we also take Curve Claw and we could do the pins, perhaps. Is there a closer bench for a better run? Oh, we've gotten 6 of them? That I did not know. I thought we were at 4. No. So we gotta do this fucking run back every time. Hunter's March is eternal. Wait, I think I need to go in here. Yep, Hunter's March never changes. But if we figure out exactly what our pathing is, hopefully it won't take us too long to get back. Nope. 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 Nice. Okay, not so bad, perhaps. Right. You know what, we should probably just heal since we're full on Silk anyway. Nice, so they have 2 different void attacks. Okay. Well, we're definitely gonna need to take down the flying guy first, because he's gonna be the most annoying. He's also gonna be the hardest to hit. Jeez. Well, we should have it the next time. If we're lucky, there's just the 3 tiers to it. Nope, I always go up too far. I really don't like geometry fights. It does nothing for me. Alright, well, we're going in pretty tough now. That's fine. I think if we kill one more enemy, we might be able to heal. Or just, like, hit a couple of times, maybe. Unbelievable, but thanks, dice. We'll take the heal. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the Hunter's March experience never changes, I see. So, a little bit of a jam. Incredible hit, actually. Contact damage is not ideal. And they move in such a way it's actually really difficult for me to get my pogos. I have a hard time predicting where they're going to go. Okay. That's fine. We've got to be close. Okay. Yes! Took us a hot second, but that's okay. Maybe we can break down the wall from the side. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. I'd like to believe we could break down the wall from this side. No. Let's see if we can. I think that's this way. Sure enough. Very good. So, access is now unblocked. I forget what was... Oh, that was Beastfly, wasn't it? Heaven's Door, was this Beastfly? Because there was a part of me that was like, is this like a Pinterest house? But I don't think there's anybody that lives over there. Yes. Then there's no reason for us to revisit. This is our statue room. Oh, for a second I wondered if maybe the statue had been destroyed. There's still something to do here. Just don't know what. Well, we'll keep that on the map. And we should rest, actually. And then let's see if we can't talk to the ant merchant. We have not been able to communicate with that individual, so I seriously doubt that anything will happen, but... It's not a sweep unless we sweep everybody. That sucks. We actually never came back after we got the needle in to play music for him. We weren't able to communicate verbally, but I wonder if we would have been able to understand, like, his song. That sucks so bad. And because they're in his back, I was like, maybe there's, like, a secret over here. Like, was he ambushed? But I don't think there's anywhere for us to go. Well, that sucks. Heaven's Door, was there any way to save that NPC? I feel like the answer is no, but you know how I operate. I have to ask. His marker's been cleared? Not that I know. And there truly was no way to communicate with him either, right? Damn. Okay. Huntress, Fleetopia, Deep Docks. Maybe Mount Fae, but like, we'll see how we feel. So we go to the Putrid Place. We just go. You know what? Just in case some bullshit happens, yeah, let's set this. Sorry, there was a motif in the music just then that sounded so familiar to me for some reason. Final Fantasy 14. Shadowbringers, anybody? For who waits the song? FF14 for sure. Okay, I thought I was fucking crazy. I was like, oh god, they've got to like keep me under an involuntary hold and observe me. Not everything can be about Shadowbringers, but it turns out it can be. It can be about Shadowbringers. That's FF14 for sure. Oh, not the, yeah, no, don't, come on. There we go, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. No. I need to go one more down. These fuck-ass vine creatures. Unhand me! Lana, I am preparing to play Endwalker. I beat Shadowbringers a year ago, and then Monster Hunter happened. So I haven't had a lot of time for MMO stuff. But I'm going to. And it'll be really fortuitous timing because I believe we have some community members who expressed an interest in Final Fantasy XIV and started playing. And I think Bob has just finished Shadowbringers. Maybe is not done with post Shadowbringers. I think Gemini is approaching Shadowbringers. It may not be in it yet. So it's like, well, there'll be a squad. We'll all go through Endwalker together. There will be many of us. God, fuck ass bind. Release me! No. I'm lost. Is it this way? Ah, it's a secret. Now, if the game is good, there's, there could be babies in here, but she won't be dead. They won't be feasting on her corpse.
Good.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. Well, the egg's hatched, but she's gone. I think probably the implication is, in fact, that the meat that we gathered was not enough and they ate her. Well, we'll keep an eye out. Do you say community? I did, Eric! Thank you! Let's go to Fleetopia. I did the quest. We turned it in. Like, we got dialogue about it and everything. Hornet had that line about sacrifice or something. I think we need to go this way. That's okay. You know what? Fuck you, bug. And there's a thing here. You know what? That's a much nicer interpretation, Archaea. They hatched, and she went, this is no place to raise a family. And they left. Team Cherry, don't play with me. I'm about to crash out Elden Ring DLC style. Don't fuck with me here. The dirge I sing is for the end of our old lives. Here at the end of times, our paradise crumbles beneath us, flea and friend alike. All will soon be consumed. Oh, what other choice do we poor wretches have? Cruel fate leaves us with only one last task. Dear friend, Miss Hornet, forgive us, but we beg one more favor from you. Will you accompany us in our final act? Gemini, like, the scream I thought was coming from him, and I was like, okay, alright, if we have to fight him, I'm done, actually. Ecstasy of the end? Dude, where are the fleas?
Goro Yoshike.
The pact is made then. Fellows, steel yourself. It is time. It is time.
Kanabich.
It is time for the Festival of the Flea! One last grand celebration before the black quakes pull us all down into the darkness. Rouse yourself, fleas, one last time. Let the games begin. Oh my god. Festival of the Flea. Team Cherry, I'm so glad that your game is good. Saying this, the streamer casually threw aside a large rock. Oh my gosh, is it actually like a festival? Juggle, dodge, bounce. Dude, Krat fucking sucks. I love that this fleet can't do anything. Oh my gosh, are they mini games? Dear one, how shameful for the world to end while poor Krat still has so much living left in him. But how sweet of you to join me here. Will you play the Flea bounce game that I may appreciate the beauty of your agile form while I await my doom? The bounce game? You want to watch me while I bounce? We should put people like you in a pit filled with spikes. To play is simple. Leap up and keep bouncing on the fleas who fly past for as long as you are able. Oh, they've even got little helmets on, so I can't hurt them. No concussions for these fleas. Are they bells? Those are bell halves. Let our beautiful game begin. Flea bounce. Not the fight music. No! He distracted me. Evil Flea. Evil Krat. We're gonna do this one more time. Oh yeah. Am I on the leaderboard at all? 42 bounces! Yeah, I'm a winner because we've already beaten Krat's score, so... Bouncing on it, and by it, I mean my fleas. Now, do we want... No, I think he's a distraction. Heaven's Door. Now, Krat has a silver bell. If we hit him, do we get extra points? Or is he just there to fuck up my flow? Because I saw a gold flea. It is extra points. Okay. Whoa. The gold flea is definitely extra. I just don't know if Krat is. No! No! Ah! I'm good. No! Fikna, my dear one, my dancer, the game has ended and you've proven yourself the champion. Oh, I won! None can best your score. You have shamed us all with your fearsome grace, but you will keep playing for me. Yet no, only if I can blindfold you. The end of the world need not be a lonely thing. I'm gonna kill you. Oh my god, I was almost at 69. Incredible. So we bounced on it. Now we gotta dodge. Do you say anything else? My dear Flea Bounce champion! Will you play with us again? Let us dance and fly above the waters until the world itself falls away. Not right now. As you wish, sweet one. Shall we just rest here together on the shore of eternity? I'm gonna tie weights around your ankle and push you into the water. Congrats on being the bouncing. Now onto the two harder. Are they harder? Oh man. Bug. World is ending. Nothing left but to test ourselves. This trial is Flea Dodge. Stay upon the platforms, avoid attacks, longer stay gives bigger score. To score most is to become champion. This is the only thing left to strive for. To become champion is what all true warriors strive for. Sure, Flea Dodge. So I stay on the platforms and I avoid attacks. Can I bounce? I can still bounce. Okay. Oh! Okay. So this one's tricky. This one's tricky. The big one will come by and destroy the platforms. I think probably my score not so good. No, but I still beat Krat, so... Let's do this a couple more times. I'm really sorry, everybody. I didn't think there would be like a thing here. Oh, now they're diagonal? Ah, shoot. No! Damn. Well, we got 27. That was a lot better. We're doubling our score every time. Oh. To beat Vogue, it has to be 65. I'll do it a couple more times. Just a couple. Yeah, being able to dodge 65 times feels like it's gonna require the same amount of precision as motherfucking like Radiant Markoth. What the hell? Gold ass flea? Missile flea! Okay, that one didn't count. Damn, I suck at this. Maybe we should try the pogo. Okay, one more and then we'll do the last one. Maybe we should try the pogo. Because I don't usually just dodge, I usually bounce over. I'm worried that will knock me into a flea, but as long as we land on the platform, I don't think taking damage is an issue. You're kidding. You've got to be kidding. Am I a man? If you're looking for men, you should just install Grindr. Like, that would be so much easier for you. You're wasting your time on the internet like this. Like, the apps are free. If you want to talk to men, you can do that. It's there. Install Grindr. That's where you want to be. We'll do flea dodge. Also, give me just a second, actually. I think we're good. One more dodge. One more dodge. So the platforms can and will disappear without us being able to predict it. So we might want to stay in the air. Okay, so there is like a little visual cue. We might want to be airborne more often than not. No! 35. Well, we got halfway there. Let's try the other one. Let's try the other one. I guess we didn't actually speak to the Flea Master. How do you like our festival, Miss Hornet? While the world crumbles around us, we will laugh and dance and frolic. Make merry with us and play some of the games of old. My time is slim, Flea Master. If I am to join your games, know it will be only to hone my skills for the greater trial I must soon face below. Of course. Of course. Joy or learnings. Any reason is fine by us, Miss Hornet. And look, here we have Flea Juggle, where the challenge is to strike fleas upwards and keep them airborne for as long as possible. Ooh. To have our treasured guest challenge this humble game would be an honor for us, truly. This could be... I'm not great at keeping things aloft. It doesn't surprise me that bounce I was really successful at, because my positioning for pogos is pretty good. I think this could be an issue, but we can try. Meanwhile, okay, so I just... Oh, I'm gonna be really bad at this. Oh, I'm gonna be like appallingly... Okay, so I don't have to keep all of them in the air. I just need to keep them in the air until... Oh, okay. Rude. So you'll slam. Seriously, I only hit 4? I only hit 4. You're kidding. Okay. Oh my god, it's 4:30? All right. Oh, it's not hits. It's like until you clear the fleas. But I don't just have to hit them from above. Oh, I can side hit. Okay. Oh, you were in the water! What was I supposed to do about that? Yeah, I'm gonna suck at this one. I tied with Kret. That sucks. This might be the type of thing we need to do with a different crest, maybe. We should get Longclaw. Yeah, there's a way for us to game this, actually. Good friend of fleas is you, Miss Hornet. Now must join and drink much. Be merry before all ends. Brew is made, enough for all. No charge for you if needing more. Why waste when future is final? So now I get to refill for free. Okay. There was a lot more that I wanted us to do today. But I think we should probably stop here for now. And tomorrow we will circle down into Deep Docks to talk to Forge Daughter, who I think is actually like right here. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure this icon is over her. And perhaps we start stream with Mount Fae. Just so I can say that, like, we did that wish. It's over and done with. We do need to find a couple more void masses anyway. It's like the exploration will be a good idea, but I don't want to call it here, but I do think we should, especially since we have movie night in like 40 minutes. I do want to get up away from my computer for a little bit and see if I can't catch up on some stuff. I feel bad. Yeah, I hope I didn't unintentionally like tease people. The backtracking had to be done. Like, it is in the Metroidvania nature, but I do wish we'd made some more forward momentum, but that's what tomorrow will be. So tomorrow we'll I think we might save the Flea games, actually. Like, we might, instead of, I could potentially do it off stream also, or I might use it to like break up something if I'm like kind of frustrated to fight, or if I just need like a palate cleanser, we can always go back to that. But tomorrow I think we'll definitely do Mount Fae and maybe the Pinstress wish here, and then head straight back into plot stuff. Yeah, I think that'll be a good idea. Okay, I love you guys. I will see you on Discord for movie night in approximately 40 minutes. Do them on stream. Really? You guys want to see? Okay, well, we'll see. We'll think about it. I can always take like a more structured poll later on, but this is where we will call things for today. I'll see you on Discord, and I will see you tomorrow for more Silksong. Okay, bye everybody.